What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is the governor of your state now? During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who vetoes bills? The President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who was the first president? George Washington. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the capital of your state? Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Name one branch, or part, of the government. Congress. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. In what month do we vote for president? November. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name your U.S. representative. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. When must all men register for the Selective Service? at age 18? What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy.